transgressions are many. Thank God for the life that He gave me. To all you who doubting and losing faith, time to congregate and no time to separate. I'm calling on my prayer warriors in the country. Come for drink, beg on need we, cause I say Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Life is getting harder to manage. Oh yeah. The plan you had for us, it's vanishing. Because the violence, Lord, the nation in distress. What's it gonna take? We need a rest. It's time that we repent and we confess. Cause Lord, I'm tired of the bloodshed and rising in numbers. Amen. I'm tired see the youth choose the path of plunder. Amen. Can't walk the street in peace is a problem. Amen. Father, intervene, please save your children. Amen. I pray for them gangs, them surrender your soul. You're not fully dumb, but you're fully in control. To change up your mindset and clean up your community. Thank God for the life that He gave we. So all you who doubting and losing faith, time to congregate and no time to separate. I'm calling all the prayer warriors in the country. Come for Trinbago need we, cause I say Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. Deception is spreading, it's trending. Oh yeah. Greed and lies has surely shake we faith. Hearts gone cold, the wicked quoting well. Doubt in a place where hope should dwell. We all have to answer to you, so knees go bend. In the end, Lord, I'm praying for the leaders to lead with integrity. Amen. So my people could thrive and provide for the family. Amen. I really fed up on the racism, hate the division. Amen. We all have history here, don't matter your religion. Amen. I'm praying for all them false prophets that mislead your flock. Lord, open the eyes of the sheep that they mock. I'm praying your strength and we in solidarity. Thank God for the life that He gave me. So all you who doubting and losing faith, time to congregate and no time to separate. I'm calling all the prayer warriors in the country. Come for Trinbago need we, cause I say Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. With you we walking through the fire. Amen. To make it we must stand together. Amen. To build safer communities. Amen. Enjoy the life that you give we. Amen. You are a feeling to behold. Amen. Guide us straying souls. Amen. Who God bless, no man curse. Speak it in the universe. I say, Lord bless protection around way. Amen. So the devil can't touch we. Amen. Remove evil mind and jealousy. Amen. Keep we away from that jumping. Oh Lord, Lord, I feel a joy in my soul. Amen. Cause you always in control. Amen. The only way that I know. Amen. Make a joyful noise and sing with me. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Jamaica need a blessing. Amen. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. Trinbago need a blessing. Amen. Amen.
Good afternoon, TNT. Welcome to the Street Council. I am your girl, J Energy. I know you guys probably wondering where is the regular host. He's on his way. So you're going to be sitting in with me on the council this afternoon, TNT, until he gets here. Of course, you know, that's our guy. We look forward to seeing him shortly. And now, as you know, Port of Spain is overcast, I had to start the show with the sentiments of the song that we just played. Yes, by Terry Lyons. It's so sad. On my way to work coming, I heard the news of the infant that got shot in the Belmont shootout just a while ago. That child was gunned down. Listen, I really, really echo the sentiments of Terry Lyon. If you're with me, members of the council, do you believe that Trinidad need a blessing? So, as we are on this hour, this is, I'm taking you through. So sit back, relax. Yes, I'll be entertaining your calls. Forgive us, for starting the show a little behind time today, I must say. Yes, and I know it's a bit overcast outside. It's at least in Port of Spain. So for me, it feels like a tearful Thursday. Yeah? So, like I say, to all my members, a special good afternoon. And here I am going to drop another one for you.
Is dedicated to all my sons and daughters through the four corners of the earth. My sons and my daughters, to you I plead. Watch, don't get no horrors, but please take heed. I know you don't want no sermon, but my admonition is to guard you against all the evils of life that create strife and destroy life. Walk cautiously, children, be alert, because you have an enemy that's roaming the earth. I know you're young and restless, but you don't have to be careless. You see, sober thinking leads on to righteousness, to happiness, spiritual bliss. That's why I tell you this. Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. It have a fella from Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. Now we sing it again. Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. It have a fella called Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. I give you my counsel because I want to see all you young people live righteously. What you feed your mind with forms your characteristics and shape the path that you must walk tomorrow. Darkness or glow, joy or sorrow, that's why I'm concerned. So watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. Yeah, yeah. It have a fella called Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. To all my sons and daughters in Germany, pass out, meine Kinder. Pass auf meiner Kinder. Da ist jemand, der heißt Lucifer, hat eine Schule mit weißem Puder. Aber will dein Gesicht nicht pudern, denn bringt den Menschen nur Schlechtes. Oh, you're young and your future is ahead of you.
All rise.
Right or
All
wrong.
rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So welcome back to all members of the council. And the dream is here.
Yeah.
I'm pleasant good
I'm
afternoon.
Here. Don't even worry about that. Good afternoon, guys. What's up? Hope y'all good.
Yes, I believe we all are. I mean, today it's a very, like I started saying, it's a tearful Thursday. And do you guys think out there, to all my callers who are listening, to all our members, to all our
Spell
new
them
ones.
out.
Yes, and we really appreciate the new ones on the council, okay? So I do appreciate getting some new callers. So don't be afraid. Please share with us how you feel about, the news, based on the fact that, the headline stated today when you look at the Trinidad Guardian, they speak about replacing the SOE with the SOZO. Yeah? So how you all feel about that? How you all feel about, Trinidad definitely needing a blessing, at this point? You heard the news? You heard the news when you were coming?
Yeah. I was again. Water, was an issue by me this morning. Big up, Wassa. But
Wassa
yeah.
again, taking the blame, eh? Wassa
No.
taking the
Big up to Wassa. No blame here. Strictly shout outs. As for the Zozo, they've been pushing this Zozo thing for how many months now?
I know.
Seeing that they seem to be thinking that this is the
way forward.
the way forward and the be all and end all of our criminal problems. I'm not sure what assurances they have of that. But all I see is a bunch of stereotyping of specific communities. There's while there may be some evidence to say that certain communities in Trinidad are prone to more criminal activity than others, blatantly discriminating an entire neighborhood
That's what
is not the way forward, because that is only going to rile up a huge base in that community. You think criminals moving shiesty now? When you start to crack down any places that they move, what do you think they're gonna happen? You think they're gonna operate in the same space?
That's true.
They're gonna probably just up and move somewhere else.
That's what
Disperse.
Disperse, yeah.
We have transportation here, very cheap transportation too.
Yes.
It not much for some of these people just walk on foot. All right, so there are more incidents happening. Not saying more than these certain areas, but there are more incidences happening or in every neighborhood. You don't know where and who could get it.
So
Just
true.
the other day, a woman in nice Westmorelands walking out a super farm and got herself robbed.
I saw that.
Go yourself rob.
I saw that.
That's supposed to be nice neighborhood, right? Nothing
Yeah.
bad supposed to happen there. And there you had two youth men robbed a woman. Right as she opened her car door. Thankfully she wasn't hurt.
Sure.
You know? There was an entire robbery. What was it? I can't remember when it was. It was at some point last year. But literally on the same street as our nation's leader.
Whoa, yeah. I think I
Not
heard
too
that,
far.
yes.
Yeah, one of her neighbors, little down the road, had a home invasion. And I'm sure that the Prime Minister lives in a very nice neighborhood, a nice community with nice people, right? But if that is happening on the road that the leader of the country is living in,
Much less.
much less. So, operating or retaliating on the Zosos,
Yeah.
right? What is that really going to be your long-term solution
That's the thing.
to quell crime? So you're moving from one mode of prevention that's clearly not working as well as you thought it would, and you have faith that this is going to be any better.
I have Truckman. Let's answer Truckman online. This is 9-2.
That's line 2, yeah. The green button.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
What's up, Chuck, man?
Hey, hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, Hashim, I see you are inside. And Jay, everybody, as again, good day. Thank God for life.
The green buttons.
That's what it is. Yes. Well,
Take them off, yeah. Take them off.
I might be a little more, I might sound a little more probably, pragmatic, pessimistic. However, whatever tick you want to describe me as, it's not just the, to me, it's not just about what you implement. I mean, because if you don't want to change as an individual, how are we fixing the problem? Because yes, you're telling them every single day, don't. You're seeing this. The leaders are doing their own things, whether in business, whether in politics, whether in whatever. A leader, from parents, go straight down. So if we don't want to change, but I mean, we still have to do something, because you can't be continuing living in this anarchic state. That I just create that word, but and if that is a word, anarchic, but
What's the
once
word? What's the word?
and continue.
Anarcho, yeah.
Anarchic. I just come to me.
I understand what you mean, thankfully. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's what we're trying, but I mean, we ain't going anywhere. So we have to want to change, and if we don't like the systems we are under, we have to say we don't like it. We have to get up. We have to do something. We have to say something. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much we could do. There's only so much. But I mean, still talk for yourself. If you can't talk for the crowd, talk for yourself. So, I mean, but yes, we need some form of blessing, but at the same time to praying, and in trying to get up. I know there's a verse in the Bible, something about prayers without work or something that can guide me accordingly.
Oh God, I know the quote you're talking about. Hold on, I'll find it sometime.
I lost in your Truckman.
Yeah, you're passing through a rainy spot.
Yes, it's reconnecting.
It's cloudy.
Nice. I hear
But
you.
I will say this before I go. I mean,
Yeah.
I would So Jay, from today, I put in something. This is the view of Truckman. Jay, I think you said you're a mom. So from today, Jay's in.
I lost
Jay's
him.
what? Oh God, we lose him
Oh
again.
gosh, no, and I wanted to hear what he was about to tell me.
Chat from
Right.
early. So and Jay, anybody want to send? Jay is the one who will be orchestrating that. She's in charge of that. I put her, she in charge of that.
What's she in
So
charge of?
Hashim,
We missed.
you have to do the first.
No. What was she in charge of? We missed the first. No, you cut out, so we missed what she was in charge of.
You hear us? Oh,
Ah,
sorry.
Lord.
It's the weather.
Yeah. What you say she's in charge of, Truckman?
Well, mother, they come in.
Yes.
So all mothers take greetings and everything.
Aha. Yeah. Oh, she can handle that for sure.
So we have that knowledge.
I feel Truckman using her hands right now.
Yes. What?
I'm sorry. All right, but we get you, Truckman. Thanks a lot.
get
Thanks a lot. Pick up yourself. Yeah. Oh yeah, boy, Mother's Day is this weekend.
Oh yes.
I can't tell you the last time I
What
spent.
he was saying, I didn't hear clearly. What he was saying that
I
I'm
think
in
you're in
of?
charge of the Mother's Day greetings and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
So,
right.
You're the parent here, so yeah. That's all you. You got it. Oh, and the quote you're looking for: "Faith without works is dead." That's what it is.
Right. I understand what he
prayer
was
without,
saying.
Prayer without works is dead.
And Truckman, on that note, you know, seeing that crime has crossed all boundaries in our country. I'm sorry, all. Political, social, everything.
White
Economic, white collar, yes.
Gang, yeah.
Yes. So now I am saying it doesn't matter what side of the fence we're on, whether we are on the yellow or the red. You see, the same quote Truckman just quoted. You know, faith without works is dead. So I think it's now where we have to stand together as a nation to fight crime. We have to stand. You see this division we have because, oh gosh, it's sometime last week, I don't know if you guys could recall on one of our programs we were talking about, I think it was last Friday. No, not Friday, it would have been Thursday as well, when we spoke about being Monday, sorry, it was Monday, when we spoke about being ranked. You know, when we were ranked, what they said,
yes,
number 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and look at us again today. I mean, I walking through City Gate coming and I'm hearing the news. Somebody's blasting the news and it really, really touched me. And I forgot. I know what you're going to ask me. I forgot. I so don't like to pass in. I didn't pass in. I hope KFC not, our member KFC is not listening. KFC, I did not pass in. No, I
Hey,
didn't.
as I say that, I had a hit KFC up. You remind me. I had a hit.
Sure.
Something.
Will do.
Yeah, I'll do that on the break.
Good.
Yeah, but so now you have to peep in this afternoon then.
Yes, I have to. Remind me before I leave. Please.
Yeah. Oh no, I will. I most definitely will remind you this rounds. But yeah, it is.
So if it is, we have to save our nation and protect our children. I am, for all the listeners and members on the outside, even the new callers, like I'm saying, please become part of the council and talk to us and let us know how you feel. Because this killing of this child comes just after the last one we had. Is what's her name again in Mover. Yeah. So then we really had to stand. We can't just sit by and let it continue like this. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Because when I heard the news, I'm not again, and a 2-year-old.
That's a baby, you know.
That's a baby, yep.
And again, I don't know if it's, again, we're so desensitized. It's to the point the nation's leaders don't even address these things anymore.
So true, eh?
You know?
We just watch these things and just pass it by, like, just not the news. No. We can't carry on like that. We totally, as a nation, we can't carry on like that.
But that's the thing, we're not a village anymore.
That's it, eh?
You know what old people say, it takes a village, but we haven't been a village in a very long time.
In a very long time. Yes, it's so true. Sometimes I just had to echo the words of Nappy Myers, boy. Oh gosh, will it bring back the old time days now? Where we look out for each other. And even the baddest bad man back then had respect for old women and well, I shouldn't say old women, senior citizens on the whole, and women, children, they wouldn't get caught up like what we're hearing about today. You see, we really need to bring back some old time principles and practices now.
And the thing is, I don't even think we have, and I'm not talking politician here, but just the leaders who enforce the law. I don't even think they have the spine right now to deal, because all this is another case in the station.
Yeah.
Another report filed, another case goes unresolved, unpunished. I can't remember the last time. Okay, well, I can't remember because we talked about it last week. But with the man who was sentenced to death.
Yeah.
For murdering his partner and his child. But other than that, when's the last time you heard anybody receiving justice in this country for something like that? If you really think really hard about it. Some of y'all out there listen to the news a little bit more than I do.
Yeah.
So maybe you hear a little bit more than I do, but I can't remember the last time. I can't recall the last time, other than last week when we talked about it, someone receiving justice.
True.
For losing for the loss of their loved one, particularly through violence. You know, it's there's no camaraderie with us anymore, and there's no more hope.
That's the thing, boy. So much of us losing hope now because it hitting everybody's doorstep.
And you don't know where it could be, where it could be next.
The thing is, they're trying to model after Jamaica, and Jamaica is a much larger nation than we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's so sad that it is expand. I think under the SOZO, it expand powers in those designated areas you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So what is going to happen is, in those certain areas, they would have the curfew.
Mm-hmm.
They would have the increased military patrols, the roadblocks, the checkpoints.
Right.
And they would do the search and stop because that would be within the jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and heavy surveillance, of course. So I am
So
wondering if...
you're telling me that if I live on the east-west corridor between, let's say, Mova and Barataria,
Yeah.
right? You put a Zoso in my area, which means I have to be home by a certain time,
Yeah.
right? Never mind what I have to do and what I have to take care of. I had to be in by a certain time, or I'm gonna have to pass by police every single night, them flashing their flashlight in my face, right? And it's gonna be almost a different police almost every time.
Yes.
They're not gonna remember who you are
Nope.
from day to day. It's 1 million people on this island, so they're just gonna be treating me like any other criminal. Mind you, I've never committed any wrongdoing in my life legally.
Yes.
Right? So now I am being treated like a criminal just because I live in a certain place,
Yeah.
and everyone else in the country gets to go about their business.
No, it's sad, but I'm wondering, give and take, staying on the topic where we want to, we're trying to curb this thing, and like you say, not even the leaders of our country have an idea, apparently, know how to curb this thing. So they're trying every angle. So, it's like
And here's the thing: if they try this and this doesn't work, then what comes next?
That's it. I definitely believe that's a good question you're raising. Then what comes next? Because the way these shootings have been happening relentlessly without let up, who would they turn to? We definitely need some sort of help, some sort of intervention. We need somebody to come in and do something different. Because the SOE, I don't think it didn't do much. Not I didn't think it didn't do much, and I'm sure a lot of persons out there would share the same sentiment with me.
Yeah.
Because look at how much crimes were recorded during that time, and now we're looking at isolating areas under the SOZO Act based on following from Jamaica's lead.
And
So-
how good is it working over there? That's my next question.
That's true.
How well do you have the stats from Jamaica
I'm
that
now
show
gonna
that,
check.
that show that Zoso is working over there? And again, like you said, it's an entirely different country with its own different set of problems, right?
Let me
And
see.
how long has that Zoso in Jamaica been going on? Because remember, they're still recovering from a hurricane,
Yeah.
right? So this might have been something that they put in place to curb anybody that might be advantaging other people in less fortunate situations. So their circumstances may be very much different than what we are facing right now. We are simply trying to find a way to curb crime. We are not exposed to elemental disasters the way that other Caribbean nations are. Trinidad is very different in a lot of ways compared to the rest of the region, you know.
Yes.
But
yes.
that is one of the many blessings that Trinidad has. I can't remember the last recorded hurricane to ever touch Trinidad. Right? But again, those are different circumstances that Jamaica is facing.
True.
We want to curb crime. Any country worth its salt wants to boast of a low crime rate. Right? But if we want to get off of the top 10 most dangerous places, we need to find a method that actually sticks.
So true. Well, let's see how looking at the stats from Jamaica currently January 2026, they're saying Jamaica is reporting some of the lowest murder figures in decades. Only 33 murders recorded nationally. That was from January.
From January.
Yes.
And we in May now.
Yes, that's what I'm watching. They closed off 2025 with 673 murders. So they went down by 41 to 43% based from 2024 to 2025. Okay.
All right. And
they're saying by now, by March 2026, murders still down roughly by 29%. And major crimes down by 24% nationally.
and
Okay,
when
Jamaica.
when was this also implemented?
Did they state, let me see when it was implemented for them and how long.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing a lot of stuff from 2025. So let me see.
That's what you need to look at as well. Because remember, God, when was it that hurricane was it? It wasn't Beryl. What hurricane was it that passed through Jamaica?
The, what's her name? Was a female?
It was a lady, right?
A lady, yes. And
Yes,
she do a
it
bad,
was a
she
lady.
well clean up.
Hold on. The hurricane that passed through Jamaica was, her name was, I'm telling you right now, Melissa. That's who it was.
Yes, that's it, Melissa.
That's who it was. Yeah. So
Wow.
militia, and that hit in October of last year. All right. So I need to know when that Zoso actually started in Jamaica.
Wait, now I am seeing Jamaica officially introduced the zones of special operation in 2017. That's almost what, 10 years ago?
That's 10 years. It's been under Zosos.
Yes, that was under the government, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Yeah.
So it's been implemented since 2017.
Yes, they're saying the legislation was passed as part of that Law Reform Act in 2017, and the very first SOZO was launched in Mount Salim, St. James in September of that said year.
So has it been on since?
Yes,
it's been on ever since.
That's
or
what
is
I'm
it something
saying.
that needs to be renewed, like a state of emergency?
Let me see.
Because I'm assuming a ZOSO works a little bit differently than an SOE.
Yes, it works differently.
Yeah. So if that's something that's just been in place for the past decade, well, then that's different. But again, how much has that done in the past decade to curb? I mean,
yeah,
this year seems to have been very low. But that's only coming off after what, 10, nearly 9 years now.
Yes.
So we want this operation to start, and we expect for the results to not bear fruit for another decade.
Good question. That was in my mind too. Whoa, if it take this long for Jamaica to see results, then what's going to happen in Trinidad and Tobago?
I'm not saying that I need to see results happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
Crime not going to. Crime not. Listen, we have a bad habit. We have a bad habit of we have a problem and we want government to fix it. No.
Yes.
No.
I
For
agree.
now.
I agree.
No, for now. That's just something that we have. That's just a bad habit that we have as people, in this country, and that's just not how it works. Okay.
True.
It's simply not how it works.
And I have to
But
agree.
I do want to have a government that when they implement something, you give me a time frame as when to expect to see changes occurring and happening.
Yes.
And I think a space of, let's say the time frame of an SOE, a time space of 3 months should be enough to see some sort of gains or some form of change in just about anything. If you really sit back and do it, when you start going to the gym, usually you don't start seeing results until maybe after the first 3 months of consistent training and going to the gym.
Yeah.
Right. So that same thing should apply to to initiatives that you put into the country.
True.
Right. It will start, and within the first few months, you should start to see either a decline, a rise, whatever it is that you implement. There's supposed to be some sort of change, whether it's a good change or a bad change. That's for the that's for the outcome of whatever you implement.
Yeah.
And if you're seeing that it's not, then you try to switch it up after that certain time frame and see if different changes or different ideas will help improve it or not.
Agree.
So,
I agree with you there. And I believe policing alone cannot help.
I can't.
It cannot. They have to. It really starts from home, and I mean,
Especially
listen.
with the trust that we have with our law enforcement.
Oh gosh.
The relations that we have with our law enforcement is not good. We know this, all right? Not saying that I'll never say that all policemen are bad.
No, not all, but
Not all policemen and women are bad. We have police guests coming on the show all the time,
right? Yeah.
But all of the, more often than not, the interaction that you hear from the public are less than favorable.
Yeah, it's less than favorable. You would hear of the increased police shootings, about the aggressive tactics they use. What else we have? We have the abuse of power.
Just blatant lack of respect for the citizens that you're supposed to be serving.
True.
It's almost like you're trained to see everyone as a dog, and you're just waiting for a reason to kick them.
True. So true.
So we can't have faith in an enforcement agency like that. So, and then when you reach out and asking for public assistance to help and things, nobody wants to come forward to help you, because the only question they're asking is what are you really going to do?
That's true. It's really, really sad. Yes, because even under the SOZO, like you said, crime would just move elsewhere. Because, like you said, transport is very easy. Some of them going on foot, some going on bike. It would just shift elsewhere.
So you put a Zozo in Laventille, you put a Zozo in the Beaton, you put a Zozo in wherever is bad in South, or wherever is bad in Arima, or whatever. And you think that they wouldn't pick up. You feel criminals stripping. And I think we have seen, and it has been proven, that criminals have some form of common sense in the brain.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this SOE would have been scaring them a lot more than you claim it to be.
True.
Right? So you put a Zozo in the area. You think they're gonna keep doing crime in the area? Or they're going to move to a place that you don't expect crime to happen? All of a sudden, Federation Park is being, houses in Federation Park gonna be robbed, right?
Imagine.
You're going go up into Marival and into Mocha and hear of abductions or whatever. Right? I'm not putting this out there or wishing it bad on these communities, but crime was spread to where you're not paying attention or where you're not looking.
Yeah.
When you squeeze a pimple, and it will struggle to burst.
Yes, it would struggle, but when it
whatever is it, whatever the pus is inside, it will try to find somewhere else to pop up on your face, because as you pop one pimple, our next one is on your face right there, right? I'm kind of reaching in that analogy, but you understand what I understand
I
I'm
understand
trying to mean.
well what you're saying, because we may be trying this Sozo thing, and that it might work in one sense and then explode in the other, because we're trying to curb the areas that they deem as hotspots, and then guess what? It could trickle and explode in the other areas.
And then when you run out to go to those other areas, they'll just come right back home.
It's a real ticklish thing. It's a real ticklish thing, and it's a topic that once you have like crime reaching young children and mothers, as a society we have to ask, what is happening? What is really happening? And I would love to hear after this, by later tonight, if any of the government ministers going to address. I don't know if you heard it. I think something had popped up and I saw it. I don't know if it's yesterday, when that minister, the minister that everybody likes,
That everybody likes.
quote unquote, no. Everybody always giving him the pigong, the one who's the head of operations for everything that's going on now.
Okay.
Yes.
The one that don't have a neck. Okay.
Yes, I can't say it like you, but if I could do the thing that shadow the voice.
No, it's okay. I figure out to you.
Listen now.
Because when you say I don't want everybody, like you had to narrow it down. You really had to narrow it down. Sometimes.
Oh gosh, because there's quite a few.
There's quite a few of them that they like out there.
But listen, I think he was making a point and he was talking about children being raised in single parent homes and saying, some of them even come out much better than those that were raised with both parents. He was kind of having an argument with that. I think that was something he was covering up. Let me see if I could find it. Something it's something that popped up that I shouldn't say covering up, but something he was trying to defend. That's it. Yes, something he was trying to defend. Let me see if I could find it back.
So was it that someone was implying a stereotype of single parent homes?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yes, because so
in a rare instance, this was more of a good thing. He was
apparently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. Stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, but you cannot simply broad stroke everybody in a particular scenario.
Gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because certain people grew up in a loving, two parents,
True.
quote unquote middle class, because I don't even believe there's a middle class anymore, but quote unquote middle class home, picket fence, decent school, parents with decent job, and somewhere along the way, some influence from somewhere turns them down a different path.
Yeah.
Some people are just born that way. And in a world where the traditional nuclear family is not no longer exists, but has become far less commonplace. We can't simply use that statistic to judge the outcome of people's lives anymore.
True.
More oftentimes than not, you will know someone whose parents just simply didn't last together.
True.
And I don't. I can say that definitely as a millennial. That I literally grew up, watching a lot of that happen. I didn't understand the volume of that until later on in life. But when I would sit up and realize, certain mothers come into the school, whether it is to read for the class or parent day, career day or whatever, and they don't have the same last name as my classmates, and we are like, because we would just assume, good, and we be mannerly, and we like, good afternoon, Mrs. Smith, and it's not Mrs. Smith, it's Miss Francis, and we don't think about it like that very often, but then you realize as you grow up and you watch some of your friends, parents go through divorce, and you watch how that affects how they interact with other people. Like you, I had a friend who, our one of my oldest friend, one of the things we had in common is that our parents were married on the same day. Not in the same wedding, but coincidentally the same day. But unfortunately, his parents' marriage didn't last, and that took a toll on our friendship as we were heading into secondary school. Things were rough with him for a while, and he didn't know how to react to that. And I simply I didn't know what was happening. Obviously, I'm a kid. Why we know these things of adults? And and then sometimes you have that conversation with an adult, and it just be like, just be a friend to him. And sometimes that's all people need is good friends and good people around them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It does matter. It would be great that every child has two parents in their life under the same roof. To have those great values. But that's just not the way the world is anymore.
So true.
But we still have many people that grow up to be proper members in society.
Yes.
Sometimes they break those traditional curses. People who grew up in single parent homes, they don't want that for their children, so they make sure they find partners that they want to spend the rest of their lives with, and they raise their children in a certain way. You see that people trying to fix that. So throwing that as a stereotype in people's faces doesn't help the conversation move forward. It's simply placing a blame on a statistic that can only be semi-proven.
True.
And does not apply to everyone. Some people are just born to do the wrong thing, unfortunately. That's just part of the human experience.
Sad,
We can talk more about it when we get back from this break, though. So Let's pay some bills and come right back to the council, guys. Don't go anywhere.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste.
Must be KFC.
And big flavor.
Chicken.
And value for my money.
Must be KFC.
Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hear something.
I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week. From Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays. 2 twisters for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger-licking good. 1 bite and you know, it must be KFC. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
She's done it all for you. Nurse, chef.
Mom, I could borrow.
Always helping you out in a crunch. Yup, Mom is that girl. And KFC's helping you show her just how lucky you are with a Quartz shopping spree with $10,000. Buy a Lucky 7 bucket for just $99. Upload your receipt to KFC's DMs and you can hook Mom up with a $10,000 Quartz shopping spree. Plus, more treats to spoil her. From a sparkation to stylish reflexer eyewear. Show Mom she is that girl with KFC. Promotion ends Friday, 8th May. Approved by the NLCB.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
'The
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Give praise, children. Give praise. Give praise, children. Yeah. Give praise. Give praise, children. Yeah. Give praise. Give praise, children. Our Father who has given us His arms that we can all feel like we're a part of this earthly heaven. Forgive us this day our daily weakness as we seek to cast our mortal burdens on your city. Everybody hand raised. And if you know what I mean, put up your finger. And if you know what I mean, put up your hand. And if you know what I mean, put up your finger. And if you know what I mean, then scream. Oh, oh, oh. Let Jah His praises. Oh, oh, let Jah be praised. Oh, the Father in His mercy, He sent a little music to make me vibration raise. So Carnival Day, everybody come and celebrate. Everybody come and celebrate. See the ragamuffin congregate. Everybody come and celebrate. And everybody say, eh, 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 I love the country. Well, let me hear you sing it. Eh, 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 I'm feeling irate. Ooh, eh, 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 I love the country. Well, let me hear you sing it. Eh, 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 I'm feeling irate. Oh, our Father who has given us His arms so we can all be a part of your heaven. Forgive us today our daily weaknesses as we seek to cast our mortal burdens on your city. On this lovely day when we come out to play and we come out to sway and we breaking away, some will say what they have to say, but only you know the pain we're feeling. As it was in the beginning of Tuesday, good vibes till Carnival Tuesday end. Take it up. Everybody hand raised. Everybody give praise. Everybody hand raised. And if you know what I mean, put up your finger. If you know what I mean, put up your hand. If you know what I mean, put up your finger. Well, if you know what I mean, then scream. Oh, oh, give Jah His praises.
Follow the Street 919 FM on all social platforms at the Street 919 FM.
Send a little soca to make me vibration raise. So Carnival Day, everybody come and celebrate. Everybody come and celebrate.
You can fight me all you want. Greatest Calypsonian. The sounds of David Rudder, the iconic Climax. This is my favorite song ever.
Yeah?
Favorite song ever. The first song that ever made me love music is this song right here. And I'm playing it in honor of the king himself. Happy belated birthday to David Rudder, the king. Celebrated his 73rd birthday yesterday when we were off air. So that's my tribute to the GOAT right there. I hope you still see many more soon. Yes, guys. So we are back right here, Street 919 FM. Probably let's take some time for those sponsors there.
Today's Twister Thursdays at KFC. Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays, 2 Twister for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger licking good. One bite and you know it must be KFC.
Nice.
And of course, we have a very own sponsor, Good and Natural Ginger Tea, made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and Natural Ginger Tea available with or without sugar. So all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see in the night what you could see clear in the day. Good and Natural Ginger Tea. Good advice to start your day right.
I want to say big shout outs again to Good and Natural for the care package that they sent to us here at the council.
Yes.
We put that on display, and we divvied it up amongst the people here. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the box. I took home the box though. That box looked nice in my room.
And I took home the tea.
You took home 80, okay? Let's not make it think like I didn't take home nothing, okay? I got the cup, and I took the ginger and peppermint.
Yes.
Ginger and peppermint was real nice.
And I have the ginger and turmeric, which I think is really nice.
I think that's
it's
very
strong. That's nice.
I know for sure that's strong. That probably tasting real healthy.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, guys. So here we are, guys. 2:00 in the afternoon on a Thursday, what I like to call a Friday Eve. The sun is fighting with the clouds right now. I don't know what it's trying to do, but I hope the clouds win. And that is my prayer for this afternoon. I'm not trying to.
You're hoping the clouds win.
Yeah. I don't want it to rain. I just want you to keep the heat away. Right?
Yes.
That's all I need. Keep that heat off.
And you know, January to May is supposed to be our dry season.
This is still dry. Yeah, it is still dry season. Huh?
Yes, it's supposed to be dry season, and the wet season June to December.
I stopped studying season again because global warming just threw everything off.
True,
you know?
Because the Met Office was saying today that we are officially. I saw that post. We are officially in the wet season, saying that it has begun.
How in the wet season? You see, and we know wet season is supposed to be June.
I know. When I heard it, the first thing came to mind. I said, "Listen, Trinidadians know May weather has its own personality. 1 minute is scorching sun, the next minute flood around the corner. So,
that different for sure. I mean, once June, July hit, it will rain every day. That I know for a fact. We won't be able to get away from that.
So
and,
true.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like Trinidad in summer, you know.
You don't like it in the summer?
Nah, them big Kobo frog just come out them way. Yeah.
Yeah, how you call it? That. Yes, those big huge toads.
Yeah. Them Kobo toad. I'm sure they have a name, but I just call them Kobo toad. Yeah, because they're big like my hand now. And
yes, they're huge.
Anything that bigger than my hand, too big.
Yeah.
Too big. Too big. And so, I just salt my garage in the summer times to keep them away. I'm not on that.
I understand.
I really not on that. You ever see a frog try to hop across your driveway and hit the wall of your driveway like this?
What?
Like you could hear it?
You could hear it, yes.
20 feet away and you hear how hard he hit the thing.
Yes.
And then he turn around and watch you.
Oh my.
Like, tell somebody that's happened to me. What I go do for you, eh? And then the rain flies just come out.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the rain flies is what has bring them out, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why they come out to feed.
Yeah, to feed.
To feed it, yes.
Yeah. So is the rain flies just have I can't take. You know, I just have to seal up my room and thing because they'll fly in, they're looking for light. So they'll fly into your room and just be everywhere. Nah, can't be on that. Ugh. Nah. Yeah. Sorry. Weather in the summertime it's not my favorite.
I know.
It's not my
I
favorite.
feel you.
I wish we had 4 seasons sometimes. To be quite frank with you, I wish we had 4 seasons. But the way this global warming has been going on, I feel like, you know, them seasons and all kind of don't know what's happening either, because it's some parts in the north be snowing all in April. When snow done supposed to done melt already.
You see, that's a global warming. Everything
It's a global warming thing. I'll never forget the first time I experienced snow. It was a freak snowstorm in the middle of April in Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, 2018. Mind you, I loved it. But walking out in Minnesota, man, everybody was upset. Everybody was upset. My sister was upset.
I could imagine.
Because she'd been up there about 3 years already.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah. She was fed up of the snow. Fed up of it. Me, I was picking up snowballs and throwing.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, never. I was in full never see come see mode.
I know. The first time I was like that too. Trust me, they had to call me.
I dive in the snow. It must have been 3 inches, and I make an angel.
You see, I'm not gonna ask you that if you didn't do it.
Yeah, of course. I make an angel. I take a Christmas snow card. I have it somewhere there in my phone. Oh God, yeah. I really like myself in the snow. And I say, hey, I not sweating. I hate to sweat. I just sweat very easy. If I walk outside for 2 minutes, I'll come back in drenched.
Wow.
Yeah. I have bad sweat pores.
And also why you're hoping that the rain fights the sun this evening.
Exactly, yeah.
The place stays cool.
I need that place to stay cool. I don't like to sweat, but nah, I can't do it.
But I have to reach the city gate. Hopefully I don't need boots.
Oh God. Right.
I have to go see that thing, yes.
Right. So yeah, we hoping again. That's another reason I'm hoping it don't rain.
Yes.
The first place I'm gonna be inconvenienced is town.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So you know, I feel that's the next thing they need to fix real quick.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Apart from crime, definitely.
Which one do you think would fix first?
You couldn't
even answer me. You could.
What if it's my brain went like, push. Which one?
Which one do you think will fix first? The plumbing in Port of Spain or the crime?
Listen, members, you see we putting me on the spot? Those are two things for the longest while we can't seem to get ever grab a hole and get it sorted out. They may have to take right there. South Key may have to get its own ferry to take us across to the Maxis. I believe so.
Wow. There will come a point in time. I remember a year. It was so flooded in a neighborhood at time. People was rowing boats through the neighborhood.
Yes.
Little power them fishing boat.
Yes.
And it was through the government road.
Yes, through the government road. Yeah.
I said we're not in a real place.
They say it every day.
Nah.
They say it every day.
That's the day I realized it wasn't a real place. But yeah, that same day I see a boat sailing through the neighborhood, and then I saw Brongy rafting up a caiman in somebody's yard.
Oh my.
Tried to reach in somebody's yard, and that dog was raft up that caiman. I said, you keep Brongy. I think he kill it. He kill it.
He did.
Yes, Brongy.
And hear you.
Shut up and run the turf.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about. Nah.
It's when you say yes, Brongy.
I know. Nah, because I know for sure my aunt dog can't do that.
I'm not gonna say had that came on turn on Brongy. You would be clapping there, no?
Nah. I would have jumped through. Somebody would have come from Brongy, man. They would have defend him. My dog can't do that. It's not my dog. It's my auntie dog. My aunt dog can't do that. He afraid of everything.
Oh gosh.
Yes, guys. So we here, council. Y'all give us a call real quick. 342-0081 466-5391. Enough things are going here today.
Yes.
Boy. You know, I see in here WASA is responding to some eruption transmission mean. Let me see.
That's right on the beat. I'm there.
Right on the beat. I find like they're now responding to that though.
Listen, and that's a lot of water. It's like a water park over there.
No, but I think that is just getting responded to, because I remember driving 2 weeks ago and seeing a fountain spurting in the air.
Yes.
This is like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed there again later that day, sometime in the late afternoon, and the water going up, up, up. It's Harry's we in.
And listen, I can't vex with the children in the community. They're sure treated like a water park.
Hey, more power to them, you know.
Yes.
I would do the same thing, but that's probably dirty water too.
Oh gosh, you're saying now.
Nah, because as opposed to think, that's probably dirty water.
Don't say that. You're trying well bathing in the water.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The water probably I just study these things, you know, because I don't like water I can't see. No, like that's why I don't go to the beach here, because I can't see the bottom of the water.
Look at you now.
Nah, I can't. If I can't see in the water, I'm not getting in.
Look at you belong, huh?
That's okay.
I know your water is nice. I enjoy
That's okay.
it too, but I still like
Tobago water nice. I'm in Tobago.
Look at
Trinidad?
you.
Sorry,
Shout out to you, Tobago, just like that.
Sorry, sorry, not sorry, Trinidad. I was swimming Tobago. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Chuck man come back in here. I was off the radio for a while.
Yeah, Chuck.
That rupture you're talking about, that is right opposite the entrance of the dump, but on the eastbound.
The entrance of the dump, right?
Yeah, no, on the opposite side of the entrance of the dump, but it's on the eastbound lane.
Yeah.
And it ruptured. But that, where I am now is on the time is about 15:15. That happened to me anywhere around 12 o'clock, before 12.
Mm-hmm.
And that when I went down to Diego Martin, come back up, do that part of the work, and that's still the ruptured. So I will send a video for you, because that is the Beaton, I call it the Beaton water park. I call it the Beaton water park.
True. You see, I tell you, people bathing anything. Truck man, that water have to be clean water.
Beaton water park.
Yeah, I can't send the video. Look out for that. I will send on the.
I'm looking out for it right now. I'm gonna pull up the WhatsApp right here. I'm looking out for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I will look out for it. Yeah, so so what I was saying quickly, as how Mother's Day is Sunday.
Yes.
So Jay, who I think if I'm correct, Jay said she's a mom. So you are in charge of the Mother's Day. That is an unofficial 91.9 program. that is the view of Chuck Man. So anybody go through Jay.
Yes.
Hashim, you are just the supporting actor. So you get an award for best supporting actor. You just trump and follow through. So anyone who sends anything.
Yes. I understand.
Yes.
I will say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in advance, those who would have set the standards in the past, for those who are there now, and to those who are come, Happy Mother's Day from today, going onward.
I like
And as the Mother's Day Prime Minister, Jay is the Mother's Day Prime Minister.
Wow, look how I got a name. I hope my boss is here, and I'm the Mother's Day Prime Minister.
You understand? So, yeah, so that you know.
But thanks anyhow. I'm a proud mother of four.
You're most welcome. Yes, well, my mom there, she did her time. She has gone on to the great beyond. And thankful for what she did for me and for my brothers and sister. So we thank God for that.
And
My
I want to
daughter,
thank
she's a
her too.
grandmother. She made me. Yes, my daughter made me a grandfather. So you know, she's also
that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
So she's a mom as well. So happy Mother's Day to everyone in advance.
Nice.
So again, locked on, Chuckman, locked on, listen, keep up the good work, continue the good work, and you know. And I will say this: the wife's birthday is next week Wednesday. So you see the position. I know. I feel like I got to ask for a loan.
I'm not going and say that Mother's Day and then her birthday right there back to back.
And then her birthday is Wednesday.
Yeah, nah. I feel it should be against.
Granddaughter. My second granddaughter is Thursday, so I gotta ask for a loan. Anybody willing to help now?
Wait, boy, you know what? We gonna put something. We gonna put something out in the atmosphere.
Yes.
Send your FCB number, and we gonna let them know. We gonna let them know who to send thing to.
So as I get locked on, listening, keep up the good work. I'm gonna send the video for you all.
All right.
Try to make it. KFC, everybody. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Take
yes.
care.
Yes.
What's a Beaton water park? Yes.
Yes.
No, but I need to know if that water clean.
He ain't wrong because I think I saw something on social media
to
to say
opposite
that.
side of the Beaton dump.
Yeah.
So that again, not inspiring confidence for me now.
Look here, with the heat we were experiencing, they're probably so happy.
I guess, yeah, but again, you go ramp in the water and then you get sick.
That could happen too, but
yeah, I can't.
On this side of the island, we tough skin, as they call it. We tough skin.
You sure? You sure? They always make fun of the West, you know. They're always making fun of the West. They think the West soft. we talk in a certain vernacular, and this is how we just speak, and so they think we're very soft and uppity, and we don't know how to get down and dirty with the rest of them. Yeah, you understand? So
Yes.
we speak in the Queen's language and the standard English. It's our certain fella who makes content commentary. What's his name? Paulo Kernahan. Paulo Kernahan. Yeah. When he talks on the microphone, he speaks in proper standard English.
Yes.
But you can clearly hear that he has a Trinidadian accent. But he shared a video recently of him off camera. And when you hear he talk like he's from the Wharf Boy, I said, nah, and that is not Paulo.
Yes.
Paulo would never talk like that. Paulo would never talk like that.
Oh,
you know?
gosh.
So yeah, I don't know if they think we I think they think we soft in US now, boy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jim.
What's up?
Good afternoon.
I all right. I just want, well, I know KFC locked on and listening. I just want him to hear what I had to say. Partner boy is victimization right here. You know who talking? I have a problem. And boy, you see the same thing we was talking about? Politician. The people who are around the politician. The victimizing. The lower class of the people. The most vulnerable, like me and you. And when you talk out, they like what you're saying. Because you're talking the truth. Because I have a problem right now. I just afraid to discuss it on the radio because I get victimization. You know what I'm talking about, KFC. I know you fight real hard. You just keep on, my brother. And once you know what you're doing, you do the right thing. I have pension. I live in an HCC apartment. I just want to write what is due to me. And I don't know. Everything is just falling on deaf ears. I like how you just talk, you come out and voice your opinion. You cannot victimize the poor people. Have a good day. KFC, Kunji, all the whole posse.
Thank you for yes, I. Thanks for your contribution, member.
Yes, I love how the members, greet to one another, even though they didn't hear them on the program. They still send love and shout out to each other.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, if you're watching on the stream, if Chuckman sent us some videos. Look at this geyser. You see what's going on? Yeah.
Put yourself as a child or a teenager.
No, but look at it. You ever seen like Old Faithful in Yellowstone Park?
Yeah.
And how high the water the shoot
Look
up.
how high it is.
That's just saying it's up there. That's a good 100 feet,
I know, going to tell you that water pressure hard, no.
That is a good 100 feet of water up in the air, no.
Look at it in
before it coming back down.
Truckman, thanks to the video.
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Hold on, let me get there was somebody took one on the eastbound lane. Yeah. Look the eastbound lane one here.
Mm-hmm.
This one's coming up a little right. We're getting a little closer. It has police right there.
Yes, yeah.
So I guess they're supervising the water park.
Yes, they're supervising the water park.
But look at the children. They're running in there, just having a time.
Yeah, yes.
It's a school day. What y'all do? What time is it? Nah, school ain't out yet. What y'all doing?
They look like teenagers though, like.
But still, that's what I'm saying. They look like teenagers ain't supposed to be in school now. Are you telling me? High school?
Unless they didn't go to school, unless some of them already finished school.
I don't know. But
nevertheless, they're having fun.
Look like a good time is being.
I'm now going and say that with all the bad news we having lately, I like how they improvise and have fun.
Yeah, that's fine. I hope nobody get no air infection, or I hope the water not dirty. Or nothing like that. I just hope that That water
but again, good, yes?
What I'm saying is that's not the first time that has happened though.
At the same spot?
I think it's the same. I want to say it's the same spot, but it's not the first time I've seen a water spout like that on the Beetham stretch.
Oh, okay.
It may be another one further up. It might be the same one, but I know for a fact, because a couple of weeks ago, I saw the same thing. It started from early o'clock in the morning, 2-3 a.m. in the morning. And I had to make a similar commute later that same day around maybe 12 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still going.
Wow.
It's still going. So how much water we have? A nice taxpayer water.
I'm not going to tell you, and there are so much communities crying out for water currently.
Not for them. Crying
Yeah.
out for what? I think La Hocketa himself does occasionally say, you know, it don't have no water up by him in the east. So that's just water wasting.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? As fun as this looks, when you stop to think for even a second, and it just comes to you like, yo, this water we supposed to be using for, you know, Granny ain't gonna have no water to boil nothing this evening. Where enough people had to bathe.
Washer should be on it by now, I hope.
You understand? I was late today because of a water problem.
Look at that, you see?
It's probably because of Beaton Water Park.
And then the amount for that to be shooting up at 100 feet like that, yeah.
You understand? So I'm not blaming Beaton Water Park. They're too far for me to...
Yes.
But still. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
Hey, Grungs, man, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
Okay. I ain't too long walk. But I want to put out a call for KFC, boy. I find a real victimizing KFC. Even one person should are getting exposed when this government come into office was KFC. Me and KFC on different side of the fence, you know. We don't see eye to eye with political party, you know, especially when I talk in the early after the election. I say, boy, we have to get a third party from now. Why everybody come down on me like a ton of bricks. KFC laugh at me, man. You see why I was saying that now? We have illegal criminals in the police service. Killing out all the little black boys and them now. And you have one who feel he owns a gun and see to kill anybody and get away scotch-free. All you watch at all them things will taking place. This government, they're not for poor people. They talk things where they tell themselves we want to hear to get we vote, and after we get we vote, cut what? Proper smoke we pipe. So KFC boy, I'm sending out a shout again, boy. You will see, deal with that man proper. That man stand up for you, take costs for you, all kind of thing. Take costs from me and all for you. And that's all you treating that man. Only give PNM people all kind of thing. If only could treat he so, what is left to be said about all here? Nah, boy, it's unjust. When you see them and you see the powers only given to police, go beyond all there. Time will come and all they go have to answer for them thing all them missteps all they make them. Yes, Mr. Speaker and Queen.
Yes.
Have a blessed evening.
All right, go
Blessed evening to you too. Thanks for that contribution.
Pick up yourself. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hashim, the belonger and our brand new lady announcer there.
Yes.
Good afternoon to you all, man. Yeah, man. Well, I'm here not getting good reception at all. It's very strenuous on my ears, but because as you, Hashim, are trying to cope with the situation there.
I appreciate
But
it, man.
I don't know what is the topic because I'm having a real difficulty in picking up the transmission. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I know what is your topic about. But talking on the phone system here, I'm getting you clear, but not on the radio transmission at all.
Oh, okay. So what we were talking about, the new SOZO Act they want to put in place, following Jamaica, where they would, where they would look at closing in on certain communities with the crime and everything. So, we were asking, and wondering, you think this would justify or assist or help the root cause of crime? Really? Because I don't know if you heard the news earlier where the 2-year-old and her mother was shot in Mova again today. So, really and truly we were wondering, would this SOZO hit the root of the problem? Because as we all could attest, I'm sure you would agree with me, that under the SOE, we had a lot of things were still going wrong under the SOE.
Mm-hmm. Well, the activities really is ZOSO, which is ZOSO, Zone of Special.
Yes.
Zone of Special
Operations.
ZOSO.
ZOSO,
yeah. You see, we have a different quality and everything to Jamaica. Although crime is crime anyway.
That's the same thing we were saying.
Yeah. We're supposed to come up with a plan that is adaptive or suitable for Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Correct.
Because Jamaican crime started based on their political system there, with the PNP and the JLP party from the 70s. Even Bob Marley had to get involved. I think he was in jail in a public meeting and all, right?
Okay.
And but our situation is more a socio-economic situation, so we have to look at socio-economic solutions, right? Because what is our state? What is our solution? In politics, there's what they call the doctrine of state necessity, right? Wherever the state feel attack or uneasy, there's any uneasy in the state, it has to come up with a plan. SOE is a derivative from the doctrine of state necessity,
Okay.
right? So we have to come up with solutions. The academics have to get up and do things that could be suitable for our circumstances here in Trinidad. Right? Or unless we do not do that, we'll have all different kind of problems. Because one, our society, what they call a plural society, Jamaica, or what they call a heterogeneous society, we have here. Jamaica more or less is a homogeneous, because over 90% is one ethnic group in Jamaica. Yeah. Whereas we have almost a 50-50 in the two basic ethnicity here. So all these things we should be looking at for a number of years, right? Yeah. And it's not easy. It's really not easy. But I think this administration is really, they inherited a particular problem. They're trying. I believe they're trying their best to see what could be done, right? Yeah. To ease up on the situation.
Yes.
So I wish the government. Yeah, I wish the government the best, because we really, as I say, I am no spring chicken again, but I never grew up in that type of environment what we have now, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that is how the situation is. Yeah. Well, anyhow, Hashim.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if you will agree with my statement, but that remember we kept talking about this every other week. We talking about the same situation as a recurring decimal. Yeah. So my blast from the past, right? Because I cannot make much contribution because it's difficult with the reception, the transmission here. But my blast from the past are going back to the mighty Gabi from Barbados. Right? And he has a tune, Pow Pow. Well, we say Pow Pow, but they say Pow Pow, which is POW.
POW, right.
And it refers to stem gun violence. Pow Pow. Like how we'll say Pow Pow, you understand?
Yeah.
We'll say, so the tune is Pow Pow by the mighty Gabi. POW.
All right.
So that is my blast from the past. And Hashim, I'm still hearing what you're doing about Phil Little Simmons. And Brother Trev, I didn't hear, because I saw again this problem with the reception. What about Brother Trev?
Nothing on either yet. The Trev has gone off the grid. I'm not sure what's up with him.
I know, but they will keep asking because he was a popular caller to the especially to this station. And I mean, I do not know why we just lost. But maybe people saying the same thing about me too. Maybe people say they lost contact of Musala Oketa here. This Musala Oketa, I do not know. But I would like to hear Trev's because he always made a contribution, for effort. I'll give him an A for effort to the programs. What about Dr. Wakanda? He around too?
Yeah, no. He's still right there, messaging right through.
Yeah. But I really will be happy if they do something about this reception problem. Like every other station are getting good reception in this country, and I don't know why 91.9, is not on par or not on board. Yeah. But anyhow, thanks much. Before I go, what about Papa Andy now? Finally.
He is all right, He is good. I heard from him over the weekend. He said he might tune in today, so maybe he'll make a call if people asking for him. So we gonna see what's going on. And once he elevate his what you call it, witch doctor business, he kind of not on us again, he have all kind of clients now, so he too busy for counsel.
Yeah, well, time changes and so do men. So, as the tune say, man must survive,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So true.
Man must survive it.
Truth is
So,
fact.
but I don't get the lady name for some reason, but a very nice voice, and I think she has brought a refreshing, moment to the program.
Oh,
So
thank
happy to
you.
hear her. And I hope
The name is J
I hope she
Energy.
stays.
J Energy is the name.
J Energy.
Yes.
I think I remember it. J Energy.
Yes,
And I
that's
hope
it.
that you stay there and the station go from strength to strength.
Yes.
Strength to strength.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. So you all take care, Hashem. Because it's you are straightened my hair, but say what?
I appreciate it,
The faithfulness, we love it. Yes, we appreciate it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. You all have a good afternoon. Thank you.
And to you too, Mr. Lokita.
Yes, our people are here.
Yes.
And I appreciate that for all you. Really do. So yeah.
You heard something Mr. Lokita said when he said he didn't grow up in these times, like all these different set of crimes and these blatant outrageous kind of crimes, So 10 years ago, a story like that what we heard this morning when I was on my way to the station. 10 years ago, that would have ruffled feathers, People wouldn't just hear that and scroll past it.
You think even 10 years ago?
10 years ago, let's say. I feel like it could go a little further,
I think it could go a little further, to be honest.
We had to go a little further than that.
Maybe 20.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
20
years, not
20, this would have been, yeah. This one not stood. Somebody would have been made to pay. Honestly, in one way, shape, or form, you'd have heard somebody paid for that. There's certain things that you just don't get away with.
True.
And
he also mentioned, he just wished the government the best because they are the head, and we just pray and hope that what they're gonna try, at least with the Sozo Act, it's gonna at least curb or reach some point of the problem. It's a start. And I think I remember when you were talking about the communities, is it you think communities will trust the system enough to cooperate? Because you remember when you were saying it earlier, for somebody like you haven't dealt with that, you never even committed a crime, and you have to. So, I guess in moving forward.
But it's not even that. Sometimes it's just being in quote unquote wrong place at a wrong time.
That too, yeah.
Because I've experienced prejudice from law enforcement before, simply because I was in a certain area. I'll never forget this. My coming home from an event on a weekend, and I'm driving. I'm dropping off my DJ friend, and he lives on the Mover corridor on the main road, just off the main road. And as we pull up to drop him off, we hear sounds in the distance, and he say, "Yeah, that's sounding like bullets flying on the other side, And just as he's getting ready to get out, a police car comes skidding around the corner and stops 20 feet in front of us, and they run out and pointing their weapons at my car. Pointing, saying, don't move. Who you is? Where you come from? And I'm like, what are you doing? Bro, I am just dropping off a friend. Yeah? You live in there? I guess I'm living there. Show me your license.
Yeah. I know.
And as soon as he saw where my license plate says, and he see where I'm from, and he see where I'm from, and realize that is nice neighborhood, air quote. So, sir, you can't be around these areas at this time of night, it's very dangerous.
So the tone changed?
Tone changed immediately. Gun down is and it's like, yes, sir, you can't you can't be around these areas at this time of night. And I said, I just dropping my friend off, I didn't even have the time to reprimand him because I already know he feeling foolish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sit with it for a second now. Because I'm just here minding my own business, dropping off. I'm not even in a so-called stoppable car. You know the type.
Yeah,
You know the
yeah.
type that they like to stop. I wasn't driving one of those at the time.
Okay.
Right? But you saw fit to come around the corner, no questions asked, because you hear pow pow pow, and you happen to see a car with lights on. And so you come out assuming the worst without asking any form of questions. You see nothing around you to suggest that anything wrong is happening.
Yeah.
You're just looking to point at the first person you see. That could have gone so much worse.
Yep, it could have.
And then you expect people to have trust in you to tell you things.
True.
And that's just one incident of being stereotyped by the police. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon again. Mr. Lawketa, I have my application in long before you. Don't play your comment on this program, they play your buttering up my queen.
I love how you come there.
What is this? No!
I'm not playing that.
Hey!
Yes.
Mr. Lawketa, let me tell you this. I can take the horn, but you see the echo? I can't deal with that.
We truck man. We need truck man with a horn.
You know, hey, Grungs, someone listening to you right now?
Nah, she's not home. I want to talk.
Hey.
I love it.
If she over that call, I will talk Bible.
Yes, you're right.
I hope she don't know where to go find this episode, you know.
True.
Nah. She not computer savvy. So it's only me alone. So if somebody spy on me and go on.
Hey!
Yes, I'm saying get back this episode. Get it back.
Oh my God.
Man, make a real good contribution. I enjoy any contribution because everything he said is right. Thinking myself.
Yes.
He go spoil it now by telling you, but you have a refreshing voice and all kind of things. Don't go there.
Don't go there.
One of the things he say, right? One of the things he say is that Jamaica culture and Trinidad culture are different, which is fact.
True.
All Trinidaders do is pick up things from outside and perpetuate it on the people here with a different culture. We have to start with coming up with solutions for yourself, to deal with our situation here.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be a man commit a crime and running from the police and the police shoot him down and kill him. And they know the road march, he was shooting behind them. But they should have the pathologists and them doing this thing powder residue now from the gunshots, the better man fire shot. They should have them kind of tests to see where the police saying if they're really, talking the truth.
Yeah.
But this is thing that they just sweep under the carpet because you know what? It's a little black boy. It was a Syrian or a different race. Them things will never be happening. But it's good for me because these things happen because we letting it happen. Because every time you talk, because you vote for this party, you're not supposed to say nothing bad about the party. You see they're going wrong, but you're not supposed to talk. Anytime you talk, you're either a PNM or a hater. So the people who not let any party know what they're doing is wrong, or they don't like Trinidad and Tobago. Because if they like Trinidad and Tobago, they will let the party do the right thing. You see, if the party going left, and or they can't tell them to go in left for them to pull up the socks, they will continue going left because they tell themselves they're doing the right thing. So it's we to catch at the end of the day. Yeah, but at the same time, Mr. Lawketa, keep your eyes off the sparrow.
You make us laugh.
Hey, I ain't done this in a long time, but hey, girls, go to the front of the class. I weak, eh? You have my members fighting, boy.
Imagine that.
You know to you. All the time they was civil, eh? All the time they was civil, it was cool right too. When me and Anderson bantering is cool. They would take a side.
Yes.
This is what's happened when you bring a woman into the thing,
Yes, it's a smooth voice. But I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love and I love you guys. I love the show. Listen, the council is nice, and to all the members, I encourage you guys to keep calling and sharing the love.
Oh boy, what's you gonna divide the members down the aisle now, boy? You gonna have a whole faction of what it is called the sycophants. Just like how the administration has sycophants and the opposition, yeah, you gonna have a whole section of energites, and they're gonna be following, they're gonna be leaning on everything you say. Just because your voice nice now. I can't do it. I can't deal. Members, remember, don't forget all yourself now. Oh God. Show some. She not even here a month yet. Show some decorum now. Relax. Yes. Hey, my belly weak, boy. Oh God.
Yes, I love them all. I love them all. Nevertheless.
Put a stitch in my stomach there. Yes. Anyway. What are we talking about before we reach there?
That was such a good laugh. Look at you.
Nah, I can't even.
Yeah, you remember you was telling us about the police and if you can't even trust them.
Yeah, right. So I don't know how they expect that Zoso to really fare if we can't even trust the law enforcement to be fair about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Because as you know, a lot of people in communities we'd have to support.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is if communities will be willing to support.
But here's the thing, we don't remember these communities unless something good come out of it.
Most of the times, yeah. True.
All of the time, not most of the time, all of the time. We don't acknowledge them unless something good come out of them. And most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, the good things that come out of there, you had to become like famous or something to remember. Everybody loved Destra. Destra from Laventille.
Yeah, she is.
Destra do a whole album about Laventille. I don't know how big of Destra fans all is. I's a Destra fan. Destra do an album in the very earlys about Laventille. The stories of growing up where she talks about Laventille legends.
Yes,
like
she
Rudolph Charles.
I am also a fan of Destra.
Yeah.
A big fan of Destra.
Mm-hmm.
This year I tried to she had something to win a ticket to her gospel concert.
Oh yeah, you get through?
No, I wish I tried hard, I tried my best, the best writing I could ever put down.
Mm-hmm. I just pay my money. Destra will take my money. Destra will take my money any day of the week. I know that's just a given.
Yes,
you know?
big up to Destra all the time.
Everybody favorite young brother, Mr. Steamy Nini. What are you doing? Where you come from? C-Lots.
Yeah.
C-Lots.
Right across the road.
But they weren't studying him when he was out on the road with his speaker.
True.
In his wife beater and short pants and draggers and a microphone and just doing it. We don't study these places unless something good comes out of them.
So true.
And then when we see that, it's like, yeah, you two can make it out like that. No, no, they can't. Not everybody from C-Lots can be a soca artist.
Exactly.
Or a local celebrity of any kind. It'd be nice.
It would be nice. Story I follow?
A lot of talent comes from there. Let's not put it,
Yeah.
Let's not say that there's no talent there. There's oodles of talent in places. I think the best talent in this country comes from the grassroots.
Yes. Look at it took me a while, but I've fallen in love with Lady Lava.
Took you a while to get there.
Yes, it took me a while because I had to do my background checks, and I was like, "Where's she from? Who's this?"
So wait, if she was from Westmoreland, they would not like she or.
I think she'd give me that. What it is? Give me that sauce. Give me that vibes. The fire she just bring.
But that's the thing. The upper neighborhoods don't have that sauce like how
that
the
sauce. You see
like
that
how the
fire
roots
she
have.
just bring. Yes.
That's green seasoning now, boy.
Lady
That's a thing.
Lava.
I can't remember where she comes. I can't remember where she comes from. I can't remember her origin. Is she from Central?
It's Central side, I think.
Central
that's when
side
I
she
did
from?
it. Yeah, because yeah.
What's the hood? I know there's another hood other than is Edinburgh.
Edinburgh or something like that. Yeah.
Is Edinburgh? There's another hood in Shagona, but I can't remember.
Enterprise.
Okay. Right. But again, she was a hustler.
Yes.
She would go out on the road and get it. She would be on the highway selling whatever she could sell.
Exactly.
And then take all that money and invested it in herself.
Mm-hmm.
To make her music until she had enough to be like, yeah, I could do this on my own. Now look at her living good.
Yeah,
Everybody love Lava. Whatever she has to. The Lava ain't even put out a song proper since Carnival finished. But some clip that she did in some live show, all of a sudden that's the new thing.
Yeah.
High beam.
Yeah.
That's not a song.
Somebody confirm
It's just
for me.
a chant.
Is she from the Central or Mova Trinidad? Because I'm seeing here when I check it up, they're saying she's from Mova Trinidad. Yeah, East Port of Spain. So I'm wondering.
I'll be real with you. I don't think this audience would know where she's from. My members are of a more mature
yes
audience. And I'm not saying that they're not Lava fans, but I'm just saying they probably don't know her like that.
Like that, yes,
you know?
yes, it's true.
Some of them probably very much like Lava. But matter of fact, I know Wakanda is an avid Lava fan. He love Lava. Bobby Builder's his favorite tune.
Yes.
Yeah. So
well, I have a partner there in Dr. Wakanda.
Mm-hmm. But the point is, not everybody can be a Zessa artist,
Point
a
taken,
soca
yeah.
artist, or whatever like that. So we can't just be looking at these places whenever famous people come from them and they'll be like, oh yes, this is where the talent does come from, and we need to invest more in the youth and them in these communities so they don't come out and reprehensible and then I say, yeah, you're only ever doing that when the famous people come up, or the famous people talk about it. Swappy's the next one from Sea Lots.
Yeah.
You know, they came up and they give back. That's the thing that I admire most about them. They give back. All a lot of y'all do is talk and stereotype. in any other instance, forgetting that the people that you like to listen to, this is where they come from. That's the communities that shape them, for better or worse. But in this case, for the better. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jim.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay long. I called already. I work KFC to hear again what I have to say. He tried to help me. Because he was a wrong Minister of Social Development. I was getting problem with my pension for over 8 months. And he went and tried to talk on behalf of me. And he was victimized for asking as a wrong soldier to help the brother because the brother visually impaired, right? 90% blind. I had a replacement and 2 kneecaps. I could hardly walk. And when I talk about my plight on the radio and things, he listens because he knows he could say something on behalf. He tried to say something on behalf of me, and I went to call on the radio station and tell me if I lied because it was on my mind, because he was victimized for asking for help for another man. And the man who he asking for help, he blind. You understand? Look, 5 months I have a problem getting some disabled man from NIB. I gained that money for the past 15 years. You know which is to go on your birthday the 2nd of April. You live on NIB, see your apartment, and shoot your car and you know, timber prayer. 2nd of April. This is 6 months I haven't came around. So I know which is like a have, I know KFC going to try to say something on behalf of me. And I got Indian, so I seen it loud and he was victimized, and I went to call back on the radio station and tell him if I was a liar. He listened to me, he know who he just talking. Have a good one, baby.
Alright, thanks a lot for your call. Gotta take this commercial break here, guys. You timed that one very well. But we're gonna take this pause for the calls, guys. So don't go anywhere. We got our final hour coming up next.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Peace of God be multiplied unto you in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is Redemption Hour, a gospel program where God will reveal His mind to you on how to live a fulfilled life and to please Him in all areas. Join Pastor Femi Afolabi, the National Overseer of Deeper Christ Life Ministry, Trinidad and Tobago, and other seasoned ministers for a time of divine encounter as they minister and pray for you every Saturday by 9 o'clock in the morning of this station, Street FM 91.9. Our church is Deeper Life Bible Church, number 1 Cochrane Street, opposite Tunapuna Police Station, Tunapuna. The times of our services are as follows: Sunday worship service, 9 a.m., Monday Bible study, 6 p.m., Thursday revival hour, 6 p.m. The redemption hour is a life-changing moment you cannot afford to miss. For special prayer or counseling, contact Pastor Femi Afolabi on 778-9933. God bless you as you listen to this program. Jesus is Lord.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause they don't know we where the crown. It's a big D. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we all have fun, and let we join together because KFC is life. It's a big D.
Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hear something. I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays. 2 twisters for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger licking good. One bite and you know it must be KFC. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open, calling all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 410, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
That's the sounds of Silver Stars right there at Panorama 2026. Listen, you sure Exodus win?
Oh, no. That would start a war, you know. Be careful.
Nah, because Force Raids are real good there, you know.
Yes,
Listen,
I know. They sound good, though.
Listen, Exodus is my band, you know.
Mind you.
But
they sound good.
Tune is tune.
Yeah.
Nah.
I give them that. I give them
that.
that.
I want to give me a little race for post in the cold studio, boy. I feel warm. I feel warm after that. After listening to that one right there. Wow. Yes, hi guys. So we back here just a little 10 minutes after the hour 3. We're in our final hour right here. Boy. Make up to our sponsors, of course. Remember, guys, Twister Thursdays at KFC. You can get yourselves 2 twisters, 2 twister wraps.
Yeah.
How much is that? $54.95. I believe it is.
Yes, you're quite correct.
$54.95. Yeah. So make sure you check that out, and of course follow them on their WhatsApp channel for all of the latest deals. And of course, don't forget to pick yourself up some Lion Brand Pelori mix. In that convenient, easy to use pouch. Just add water, mix and fry for some great meals and great memories to share with the family. All right. And of course, guys, don't forget to join our Facebook community at the Street 919 FM. That's on all social platforms. But join the Facebook community so that you can contribute to the growing conversations that we continue to have here on the council and other shows as well. All right, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well for those of you who stream us online. And of course, www.thestreet919fm.com as well. The website will have everything that you need to keep it locked and stay informed all the time. All right, so last hour. What's not a crime? What should be a crime? Listen, we here watching a story and it gave me heated. Gave me hot. No.
That is a crime.
That's just a blatant crime, and a sorry, not sorry. It couldn't be me.
Anybody saw that video? That's all over social
I haven't
media?
even seen the video yet. The pictures alone are upsetting me.
Yeah.
Imagine
students attacking the alderman of Port of Spain.
Yeah.
One of the aldermen.
Alderman Wayne Griffith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was assaulted while trying to part a fight among schoolgirls from Tranquility Secondary School. And in an effort to part them, the students forget what they was fighting for and decide to gang up on the man.
And over a dozen students, eh?
Did they say where this was? I don't remember where Tranquility is, to be honest with you. But I don't know if this was outside the school or going down the road somewhere.
It seemed as though from the video it looked as though it was somewhere in Port of Spain.
I'm sorry,
but there's a video out, so I think
I don't even want to look at the video now because the pictures alone is getting me heated.
And the next thing, the thing that troubled me is the fact that the students would have done that. They done do something wrong. But then on top of that, the man's cell phone and watch too. Because when he tried to call the police, that's when he observed, his cell phone was missing, and then his watch was also missing.
This is one of those instances where I'm sorry, I'm going to drop all moral pretense and high ground. You wasn't putting me on that floor. You wasn't putting me on that floor. I don't care if you're in uniform, outer uniform. You not as a person who can't even vote in this country. You're not about to style me. First of all, especially if I have a title like that, as an alderman.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And you can decide or ask me to step down after the fact. But you're not about to. But I'm not about to. I'm not about to hold back, on because holding back is not going to help. You know what them girls thinking right now? Them thinking, Alderman nothing. We beat them up. They can't do nothing. That's what they feel. They walking around right now, beating their chest and bragging, thinking that they could get away with anything. They feel they're invincible.
Yeah.
They feel they're invincible and they're not. And I don't know who listening or what child listening. I hope somebody from Tranquility listening and tell me none all you bad. None all you bad, and I'm saying it in big.
Listen, because when you look at the alderman himself, you look at him, he's able-bodied.
That's an able-bodied man.
So if he
wanted to, he would have put all you in the dirt.
Yes.
But if you do that now, all of a sudden there's a different conversation. Oh, you're too rough on each other. Good.
He
Good.
said it himself.
I say I'm dropping all pretense with this one because this one get me hot. Some all you need to be put in the dirt. Not there, but some of your face need to rub in the concrete to and remind all you that all you're not bad no way.
Listen, this
from
is
which
terrible.
part? That's what all you, some of them need. Some harsh reality checks. Because that is the only thing that's going to get you some of them hard-headed ones right now.
Yeah.
This not doing anything to quell that. All that doing is swelling their heads up even more. It's almost as if nothing short of a bullet going to afraid you anymore. I can't deal, and I'm not pretending with this one. I would not have been in that same position and taken that same stance. All props to Mr. Griffith, eh?
Yeah.
You're far nobler than I am. I will say that in big. You are far more noble than me. Because any of them feel that they was going to style me as an alderman when I'm trying to stop you from doing stupidness that was already going to get you suspended because you're in the people in school uniform.
Yeah.
Misrepresenting the school in public. You're not even on campus, you know. You're walking the people in streets. And as you think, they don't care. They don't care for that. We had this incident last year where 5 girls beat up one. This was down in Central.
Yeah.
And they feel they slick. They change out of the uniform so that they wouldn't get identified. These ones didn't care. The uniform is big and bold in the picture.
Yes.
With the blue and blue.
But they need to be charged as well for robbery because they stole his cell phone, his watch. I don't want to say to the older man. Okay, that's so commendable that he chose not to retaliate.
He chose to get beat up by them.
There's more than a dozen.
Don't let nobody fool you. I don't care if it's 12, 24. Big strapping man like that, that's like 100 men versus one gorilla.
Yeah.
You will feel like you could beat them. Trust me when I say, if he had do damage to even one of them, they would have think twice.
And the fact that it's girls, that probably stuck in the back of his head, because he's,
of course,
as a man.
He probably have a daughter.
Yeah.
He probably have a daughter, and I wouldn't want somebody to have put their hands on his daughter too. And the thing is, some of them parents not going to would not take it. They're gonna look at it and like, you beat up somebody. So someone out there need the same licks too.
The president of the National PTA Association expressed condolences to Griffith over the incident. But stricter measures need to be put in place now, for those students, because it's becoming a habit with them as well. The outer hand ones.
Throw the baton over their head. That's all. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be promoting such drastic measures at this point, but I'm sorry, Olia. My patience is. I'm not known for my patience. And right now, I'm patient short on this one. And I'm not going to
tell you, had the alderman hit any one of them, the entire country,
conversation would have changed.
It would have changed.
You would have been, all of y'all out there would have been against Griffith right now.
And by the way,
he should not hit her. He should not be so forceful. Really? You're saying, but you're not saying that now. You're not saying that now. Some all y'all they're laughing. Big man like that get beat up by a bunch of little girls. That is what some all out there saying right now. Hypocrites.
Yeah, and the poor man suffered lacerations to both knees, elbows, and palms, and severe damage to his left hamstrings. He's also experiencing severe headaches as we speak.
It would have taken one hit. Sorry, Olia. One swing, and everybody was going to get it. I'm not sorry. because that is all they understand. A lot of them understand at this point, and we just have to show that we are bigger and better than them. Sorry, them all of you little girls in Tranquility Secondary School, and none are all you bad. I say it in big. Look in the camera and see my face. If you see me anywhere, you could come and confront me about
Careful
it.
now, I want to work with your counsel.
You will work with me. I will be right back here the next day.
Next thing I hear something that
I will be right back here the next day. Don't even study that. Hello, good afternoon. I'm not worried. Look at me. I worried? Not worried at all. Good afternoon.
And the young beautiful lady, mother, she happy Mother's Day in advance.
Oh, thank
Happy
you.
Mother's
Good
Day
afternoon to
to all the mothers,
you.
and they make all the right thinking mothers. And so also the cross-dressers and them too.
Hey, KFC, relax now.
Them are together play
He
too.
had to make us laugh, eh?
Jim, you know it's 15-year-old and 14-year-old killing big hardback man?
No reason to
Them
doubt.
walking around the place with gun, them is gun stack. But I was watching that fight, but that young lady, she had a push in her ring, boy. She could real box, boy. But I pay and them children, Gabson Dolly and them was saying that them is the fruit of the nation. And look what getting on in the East-West corridor. You feel like going on in Central and wrong. We pushing a race. But I check Tranquility School, that school is as that a delinquent children going to that school. Well, I from beat them, Lavanti all over the place. But I not dealing with that. I dealing with bread and butter issues right now. Mr. Good afternoon to Raj Paul. Because I pull back the tape because current went for the day. So do some upgrade and thing and now come back and I pull back Raj Paul. Raj Paul, who job bless no man curse. They could do much they want to play the victimizing the poor and the underprivileged. Dream! I don't care about them. Because as long as God above, mankind must eat and drink. I mean, people must trust in man or woman. Them is not God. Dream Tuesday, I gone down by Jolin John office. I tell you, nasty and wicked African police and they don't like black people. I feel like Rowley's sister should go back to Tobago now, man.
Oh God, don't bring the man into that. Don't bring the man into that.
But chill out Tobago now, I don't care about them. I'm tell you something, Jum. I go on down by Jolin John. Jolin John said they do not have appointment. So I go on down there, I tell the girl, I want to come inside. It are 3 East Indian people inside Dream.
Can't take too long, eh?
African.
Don't take too long, eh, KFC?
Jolin John see all the Indian people and them, and she send out she staff and them to tell me she can't see nobody, you know, and she busy. And down by she office, they're not African working in she office down there. There's only East Indian. Jolin John, I'm only helping out East Indian people down there. That black woman, that black man go down there, they're not helping out the people and them. That's why I like the East Indian them for the helping out the people and them, and not flipping the people and them. Jolin John, all they have to me till fire burn all there. All they don't like black people, all they can't victimize me. I eating and drinking and surviving. And the grace of God. Using my better my skills.
Thanks, KFC.
Thanks for keeping it short and nice and bringing your point across.
So much of things that we need to
Thing to see about there, yes. But all yeah, my patience gone with these youths who think they're bigger than the program or think that they are the program.
That is it. They think they are.
That's it and that is all.
more than ever we must show.
Griffith, I hope I want to hear an update on this one. Whether you get your things back.
I say that is the main.
See, I could put it to the point, honestly, to whoever in charge of Tranquility, until they come forward, make all of the students suffer in some way, shape, or form.
The ones who were involved.
All of them, because how it is move, right? It comes like the police trying to find out information on crime, right?
Right.
We don't want to talk to them because we feel that they're not going to do anything or whatever. But it's also a snitches get stitches culture.
Yeah.
You understand? So the first person that to inform that is the person that they go retaliate on. Oh, here's a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they learn that from in school. They not when they go looking and for whatever, I mean, I've not seen the clip, so I don't know how clear their the video is, so that they can make out exactly who it is. Because the clips, all I'm seeing is somebody with a red bag over their head. I'm not sure what that's about. But
That's probably the boxer.
If you can't recognize immediately who is responsible for it, make the entire student body pay for it in some way, shape, or form until they come forward to acknowledge and pay for their crimes. Whatever that punishment may be, whether it is no particular school function, like no grad for Form 5, you know, until the students come forward. No fundraiser of any kind, right? No school bazaar, no. I don't know. I don't want to say send home, because at this point that don't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work or help.
They'll just be out on the street doing Lord knows what.
True.
Hey, I think I have a correspondent here from the Central Land. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, speakers.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Boy, how to say this, boy?
Say it in big, like me.
I must say that, you know, I think that I am most disappointed with the measures, the things that they seem to be putting in place, or seem not to be putting in place in the aspect of trying to really address crime. You know, I mean, you guys would have obviously mentioned about the story with, you know, the incident that happened earlier on, you know, this morning. Another child becoming, you know, a statistic. We have laws, and we keep not enforcing it, right? We have a military that we are not utilizing to their full potential. We're already paying them a salary. Why it is that we are not setting up these persons in hot zones, or setting up camps in certain areas, in certain what's the word I'm looking for?
Zosos?
Nah, not that. Oh God, I don't even want to go there.
All right.
Yeah. In certain arteries, right? Okay. In certain arteries, yeah, that you know that need some sort of additional presence of officers and the army and so forth. So, because we under a state of emergency, but we could go a little further. Get them on the road. Get them. You know, there's so many companies that have tents. Why the government cannot seek to let somebody get some tents, set up tents wherever. The same way that they feed them at the different camps and so forth. Let them drop off food at these different areas, but make sure that their presence is there, because it will help to curb it in such a way too. Sometimes it may even be easier to catch the culprits. But by sitting down and just saying, well, we're doing, and I'm hearing people saying that, yes, you know, the government is doing so much and whatever. Exactly what are they doing exactly? I think that they need to literally sit and really come to the table and come with more ideas in the aspect of enforcing the law. Enforce the law. Get these persons who are in the service, get them off their lazy chair, get them up and get them on the roads. Let us be able, when we walk out the road, or when we start our cars and we literally out there, we could see them. We could see that there is a high presence of them. Not ever so often you just see a police vehicle just passing fast. No, that ain't making no sense. You can't tell me that we're under a state of emergency and we're still here. We're seeing these things happening every single day. It is upsetting. But I know that you're into your what is not a crime and what should be considered a crime. And let me say good afternoon to Mr. LaHockett and all the callers, members, I should say. And also I want to welcome this new speaker that you have here, Hashim. You know, my space has been filled, so it has no space for me anymore.
God, don't say that.
It's a 2 seats here. I just letting you know.
Nice hearing from you. Nice to meet you.
But what is not a crime but should be considered a crime, though? You know that these businesses just have these lines that they put for customers to park?
Uh-huh.
Listen, if it is that you cannot park within your lines, that should be considered a crime. You should be arrested. I am fed up going places
Listen
now,
me.
going into this
Feel ya.
private places, compound, and people taking up 2 parking spots. They
Yep.
can't even park between the lines. That should be considered a crime.
Mm-hmm. I feel your tire should puncture every time. If you can't fit within 2 line, you should come out and meet a tire flat.
Well, I know I take up a lot of time, and I know that there are other persons, but I know I told you I would have listened, so I did, and I just didn't get a chance to call earlier on because I was driving and all these different things, and you know the rules different now, and this is one person I get no ticket. I good, I real good.
We feel ya. You're right.
All right, man.
Right,
Big
but
up-
you guys have a good afternoon.
For
Same
sure,
to
for
you,
sure.
same
Big
to
up
you.
yourself, man.
Because now, more than ever,
There's one thing that people can't drive, but can't park is a whole well. Just outside this afternoon, I have a parking issue. People taking up 2 parking space on,
Wow.
and you know it's only on one side we could park, and you taking up two, not even one, 2 cars taking up 2 parking space. So it's just it making no sense. I tell you right now, whoever does make a killing from whoever does buy the license, I feel at this point, you just need to get, if I don't start to feel some sort of residual off of that, as soon as I find out who it is, if I don't get $500 off every license you sell, I'm snitching.
You're snitching.
I'm snitching. Quick and fast. Because at this point, it have too many. The nation is suffering because you deciding to line your pocket. I can't
True,
deal,
right?
and I can't deal. I cannot deal. It's either that or the person, somebody that you sell a license to need to crash into you on the way home.
Oh gosh.
Not kill you, but write off your vehicle for sure.
Right off.
Write off your vehicle. I don't wish death on nobody. But write off your vehicle. And I want you to see that. I want it to be someone that you sold a license to that day.
Wow.
That
Swift.
day. So you know who who it is.
Swift judgment.
Swift judgment. Swift judgment. They be like, I sell you this morning, boy. What happened to you, boy? And he will look at you and like, you look for this? You sell it to me now, boy.
Look at you now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I tell you, Karma does. My problem with Karma is that she doesn't come. She's come true when she ready.
When she ready.
When she
True.
ready, not when you ready. You understand? But Karma need to stop coming and come. Quick. Hey, we in our final half hour here, guys. I want to say happy birthday going out to my boy Dirk. Big up yourself, my guy. Big music legend back home. We live to see many more. It's not a. What should be a crime is the length of time people have to wait to get paid.
Yes.
In particular, from government in general. I don't care who's in charge. This is just a universal thing. Not a universal thing, but a generational thing in this nation's history that anything that pertains to getting paid by an administration you have to jump through hoops. Is this form and that form and every other which form,
So
and
true.
it is a damper to everyone involved. People are still waiting for payments from last year.
Imagine that, huh?
Last year, and that's just not right. People from this carnival ain't even get paid yet. From what I understand, no monies have been dished out as yet.
Serious?
At least not for Pan, I think. I was hearing from someone from Pan the other day. It was like Pan ain't get paid. Pan ain't get paid yet.
Wow.
So yeah. So we can't keep moving like this, man.
Definitely not. No.
I understand things tight and budget tight, but things are set to happen every year. Carnival happens every year.
And we start
The
planning for
things
it
that
so
happen,
early.
we plan for things early and in advance.
Exactly.
You know these things coming up. have things in place. At least half of the money up front.
I'm not gonna say that.
At least half. That's how transactions supposed to go. You do something, you're supposed to get paid half before the job start, and then the rest when it finish.
True. Rather than having them in none at all, and they're just here waiting now. Months after.
And you just scrounging
performed.
and just making excuses upon excuses upon excuses.
I think that's what has killed the culture, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, because the people who really interested and, want to be there every year, look, they had to go through the same thing.
Mm. That is wildness. Oh, Lord. Somebody here messaging here. Phoenix, good afternoon, man. How you doing? Hold on 1 second. When I play from the computer, I have to lock this off because it's soft.
It's been a very long time. But terrorists now, I don't understand. People waiting for payments for all kind of thing. Years now and they get payments. So 1 year is nothing, man. Oh God, don't make it sound like that now, man.
Nah. Anything longer than 3 months to pay me is insufferable. I understand, right? Phoenix. Some people waiting more than a year for, and that make it worse. And I don't like that the excuse is this is Trinidad. That is a stupid excuse.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a stupid excuse for them things for them things to happen. No. Let's not blame it on this is Trinidad. I'm tired of that.
That's a bad culture. We gotta drop that culture.
I drop that quick.
Yeah.
No. I want to live in a country moving forward because I could proudly say when I do something, I get acknowledged for it one time. Don't have me around here. No, let's not do that. And if for any of you waiting for more than a year for something to pay, first of all, if it's a government entity, I mean, I can't tell you to run up any people in my office and be like, I want my money, But if it's somebody who private and he owing you since the pandemic, and every time I ain't forget you. Make sure he don't forget you for real now. I'm not condoning anything, I'm just saying.
You better not to know.
Make sure you get your money expeditiously. All right. When it's time to pay rent, you gotta pay that in full.
True.
And still I'm not ready to knock you out.
And when you have to
kick you out.
head to the grocery.
When you gotta head to the groceries, things you gotta buy. Right? So just as a demand your money. Okay? Because when you don't get paid, I mean your rent don't get paid. Your groceries don't get buy. Your water and light bill get cut. So yeah.
It's serious like that.
It's serious. Even if you have to get it in scunches. In little amounts. Let it come to you. Get your coin. Get your coin. What you saying there now, Phoenix? Listen. What my head now?
Oh, I say now, boy, where you was all the time, boy. I said I could let go off the air, boy.
We was right here, boy. I don't know what happened to you.
Nice to meet you, Phoenix. And you see, there's somebody new added to the council.
Again, that is Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays. For those of you who be peeping in and out, those are the new times. It's the same time of the day.
Yes.
It's just Monday, Thursday, and Friday from now on. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
I don't know if you can answer this one, right? Corporation workers supposed to work 8 hours. I don't know. I just saying, I'm not too sure. But I have a neighbor. He does work from 6 till 9 in the morning. Corporation, right? Come home 9 o'clock. Right? 9 o'clock he coming home. But he calling and saying he's still waiting on 2013 salary. But if you're supposed to be working 8 hours and you're working 3 and you're still collecting 8 hours pay, and you robbing the government all the time? Tell me if I'm making sense now,
right? This is corporation, he said,
yeah, this corporation. Most, I think, Monday to Thursday, but corporation supposed to be like, what, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.?
But he's saying the man coming home 6 to 9.
I could tell you there's a culture thing with us here.
But Yeah, no, and that have to. I don't want to say that had a break, but we have to listen. We have to lessen that, y'all. We don't. How we expect things to get done if we don't go to work?
True.
We can't be sitting there complaining that the registry closed, but the person at the registry decide, I ain't for all I work today. So we inconveniencing each other in a way, because that person will be like, yeah, I ain't working registry today, I go on there, and then you want to go to the bank and do something, and they're telling you, we close up for hour for lunch, and you'll be like, what is this, boy? Yeah, you see how that works? That's because you decide to not be at where you're supposed to be to help somebody else. Now somebody else not there to help you. So yeah, I feel that needs a lesson. I understand we're in the islands. We try to lay back a little bit, save them things like every second and fourth Friday. We'll be like, at 2:30 we'll be like, I'm rolling out there, and I ain't turning back in. So and put it in shifts. Not everybody can leave the office at the same time, the same day, and then nothing get done. Come on, y'all. Better than that. Better than that. Man say he robbing the government. Phoenix boy, I can't.
Is that serious thing, yes?
And that's probably why government just takes so long to pay all there, because of this nonsense all you be doing. You see how it works? It's an endless circle.
It's supposed to be an 8 hour you're giving them, but that will ever happen.
Listen, I don't mind if I could get 8 hours for 3 hours work, I would do it. No.
Because I think, like he was saying, what's the time he said the person could come in? They go out for 6 and come in at 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
And usually people who work in the sanitation or out there in the boroughs, they normally would work from their working time stipulated should be 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
That's 9 hours. 9? Something so.
Yeah.
No, 6. Yeah. 9 hours. 9 hours. But how does that work, boy? I guess that's the same thing that was happening with the CPAPs, I suppose.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But again, you decided to weed that out, and then you didn't replace it or start it back up. So while that might have been, well, I'm not talking about the ghost gangs. I'm just talking about the people who were on the job working in general now.
Yeah.
They would probably do their thing early morning. By 10 o'clock they may be finished, and they go collect a day's pay, and then they go about their business.
Because it's a kind of flexible scene with them, and they just
and I get that,
But like
when you shut it down initially, it was like, okay, cool. You gotta bring them back though. And up to now we can't do it. And everywhere is a bush.
Yeah.
So
I see it when I travel. I see it.
What was the point of letting it go? To funnel money somewhere else? Are you starting up something new? I need some sort of closure on that.
Yeah, for real, because they had started doing when they had stopped, they had started doing people going in and registering to sign up for whatever new they had in place. But I need to follow up as well, because I didn't hear anything come out of all those people who went and registered. Yeah.
Crazy. What you have to say then, my friend? Hold on.
I work corporation work now. Where is that going to apply for that? Wait, tell me that. I want to work bad now.
Oh, gosh, yes.
On that was serious. I was at Ghost for about 2 months back in the 90s. But boy, when I see men start wearing a hand bracelet, I come back to life one time, yes.
Wow. Nah, if it's one thing that will put a pep in your step is a full salary, yeah?
Yeah.
Seeing those numbers go up, boom, at the end of the month, I think to make you feel nice.
Definitely.
You'll go down by the parlor and buy two six pack for everybody at the bar. Well, not 2 6-pack each, but you'll buy 2 6-pack and share it around. Share it out to everybody at the bar, and everybody will crack a cold one, on you.
Yes.
And that's you for the day. You're a big baller that day. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, all yeah. At this point.
I want to shout out birthday blessings to Keisha Moses.
Hey.
Yes, you're celebrating a big one today, my darling.
Happy birthday, happy
yes. Enjoy it fully.
I gotta say, go back. Congrats to my friend Deborah. She got married recently.
Okay.
She seemed to be right. I had a couple of friends, and I don't know what it is. I have many friends that are older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they a good decade on me, you know. But
a good decade, or a nice circle, That's a good circle.
Yeah.
People with experience.
Of course. And that, and a couple of them are getting married now in this
Members,
I
clearing my throat.
You clearing your throat there for?
Because it's in your circle, so be careful.
That's no. That just mean in the next. I could wait another decade again before.
Yes, you could wait, but
it can wait. You know, a lot of you like to you're living in that fairy tale still. Want to get married and live happily ever after at the age of no, because I talk to a younger, say I done with men. You 19, girl.
Serious?
What's wrong with what men do so that lock you off already? Who not a secret girl? Who not ready to come in? That's just men. That's just I didn't want to.
That's another topic for a whole nother day.
Yeah, but it's like they don't know.
True.
It's like they don't know. It's like they expect to meet their husband in high school.
Madness, huh?
What we living in? What world we living in? How many people you actually know married the person that they was with in high school?
Exactly. Just a handful of you.
I know one.
I probably know one or two.
I know one.
Mm-hmm.
I know one. She had her eye on one guy from Form 4.
Mm-hmm.
Form 4. That became her husband. I said, you know what? Good for you.
Yes.
Good. You work for that. They were in high school. I don't know what to call that, honestly. But the point is, there was a thing. From all then.
Wow.
And that's what she wanted, and then she stuck beside him, married, 2 children, you know, good to go. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at all. I'll take in maybe one more before I lock off there. Good afternoon.
What time frame we looking at there?
For what?
July, August.
July,
Catholic,
August.
Hindu, Muslim. What kind of wedding?
Oh gosh, I like it. I like how you catch it.
July, August 2036. 2036.
He's sticking to the decade.
The way how you mention that young lady and say, she got married. It sounds like you song a little, down enough.
Nah, that was my friend. That was a good friend. Nah. Are you happy for she? I real happy for she.
Nah, I feel like I hear a little benefit in it. But anyways, what do you think? You have a good evening.
You too, my darling. You too.
I will bust your fires, I understand. Relax yourself, eh? Oh, she named us Listen the Council. Oh. Relax, eh? I ain't forget. Shoot.
Remember you were asking me early on before we go, you were asking me about where that incident happened with the alderman.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Don Donald Street approaching the corner of New Street. That's where he would have seen the little altercation and got himself involved. Yeah.
I can't know. I don't know. Like I said, I already said my piece when it come to that.
Yep.
You know, any one of the student body of the Tranquility Secondary School, if you feel to correct me, you can see me in the streets. I don't hide. I have nowhere to be.
Well, I know the members would have your back, because the council, they ain't playing with the council.
The council don't play bunny. But you'll sooner find me down. I will gladly explain myself to the officers at the thing, and what parents you had to deal with, I will tell them, yeah, correct your own child. I never tell your child swing on me. Talk to them, don't talk to me. Plain and simple. Parents, all they do better. We're not gonna sit here and lecture you all again. I think at this point we have done enough lecturing. to new age parents, as I like to call them, because
yes,
you all grew up in an age where you feel you get beat too much, and no, you didn't do the same to your children, and now look at the opposite. Now look what happening.
Yeah, you're correct. Mm-hmm.
And I am. Let me tell you something. As a man who get beat plenty as a child, plenty licks. My father was a militant man, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I understand why he was so hard on me.
And I'm not gonna.
I could have been a lot worse than than you know.
While I was raised in a single parent home, I would be traversing between both parents. My mother would the one who would do the the corporal punishment. She'll get past her little blows. But daddy never, ever, ever. Never, ever.
I was the two parent one. And I was the licks. I was the one getting most licks right. I think my sister stopped getting licks when she was like maybe 11.
Okay, mommy. Well, I get licks right up to 13, you know.
I think last time I get licks.
Yes,
Last time I get licks, I was 14, 15, somewhere thereabouts.
That's when she sat me down and she said, listen, you're getting old now, you're a young woman, and you need to understand. I don't need to be putting my hand on you. But listen, I am thankful too, when I look back. Yeah, because look at me today.
When my father realized I stopped bowling, that's when he stopped lashing me.
I get serious. You see, with I think with boys it's different.
No, I was just like I didn't want to do. I just sat there.
I'm not doing this no more.
I just sat there and took it. I was just like, and he looked at me when he's vexed and like, go beat. I was like,
oh, God,
it was just an understanding. It was just an understanding at that point.
I don't do it to my children very often, but there are times when I need they need to get a little reminder.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's needed.
It is needed. I'm sorry. Spare the rod. The book says it. Y'all. I don't have to repeat the line for y'all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with Mighty Gabby, our blast from the past from Mr. LaHucketa. Mighty Gabby from Barbados. Big up the Barbados massive. Paul. I ain't going to go down the road. I had to go catch Caribbean Airlines because she had to school 7 o'clock. So I want to make sure I catch something before the day done.
And I gonna meet you at the Grantley Adams.
Okay, no problem. And then we gonna go on the horse track and my horse that beat speed in the race and then yeah.
So I catch you in the garrison.
Yeah. On the garrison there. Everything will be alright, all safe. And we gonna be there for Cattleman. I'll see all your later tomorrow on the console for Friday, and of course we got the office party. Chris Beast gonna come in on the ones and twos. So y'all make sure you all be safe, love, light, and to a slight pepper out there. And yeah, what else you gonna say again? we gone. The console is adjourned.
The console is adjourned, and J Energy is out.
Good night.
More than ever we must show.